Okay, today we're going to be rearranging rectangles and with our perimeter and area. So let's look at the rectangle I have right now, and let's talk about the perimeter. So we have our perimeter, our dimensions are 3 by 8. So stop the tape, talk to your partner about figure out what the perimeter of this rectangle is right now. Alright, I figured it out, and my perimeter is 3 plus 3 plus 8 plus 8, because all the way around it's 32 squared inches. And that is a perimeter. Okay, now talk to your partner about what is the area of this rectangle. Okay, the area I received was 3 times 8 equals 24 squared inches. So now I want to know, if I rearrange this rectangle and I take this part and I put it up here, I no longer have the 8. I no longer have the 3. Those are no longer my dimensions. My dimensions changed. I now have 6 and 4. Because if I double the 3, which I have with when I rearranged, 3 plus 3 is 6. And if I cut my 8 in half, which I did when I moved it, I only have 4. Did my dimensions, my area, and my perimeter stay the same? So stop the tape and figure out what is the perimeter of the rectangle now. I figured it out, and no, it did not stay the same, because I have 6 by 6 by 4 by 4 are my dimensions, and that's 20 squared inches, which is different than 32. My perimeter got smaller when I moved it like that. Did my area get smaller? Stop the tape, figure out the area. I got 24 squared inches. My area stayed the same. So now I want you to stop the tape, and I want you to talk to your partner about, why do you think this happened? Why is the area the same, and why is the perimeter different? When you've had time to talk about this, please call Mrs. DeConey over and talk about it with her and see if she agrees with what you have come up with, or if she's going to learn something new from you. Now come back, after you've talked to Mrs. DeConey, come back and let's do a new dimensions. So please have the squares out. Please have the squares out. And let's do 1 by 24. So make this 1 inch by 24 inches and build it. Then I want you to rearrange it so that you figure out the perimeter of this, figure out the area of this, and change it so you have 2 inches by 12 inches, which is just rearranging, and I doubled and halved, and see what if the same thing happened. Now, when you've done that experiment and you find out, God, did your theory work up here that you had here? As of yet, is it still working? Then I want you to think back to this page and go open up page 43 in your notes or your worksheets, because we just did the very first one for you. Continue to build from where you're at now and build the rest of them. Keep doubling and halving these same exact cubes and see what you come up with. When you get that done, notice if Notice the pattern. Remember, numbers all have patterns. When you get that done, please do page 40 and 41. For work with your partner, and 41 is homework.